questions, please let me know. Sorry.
Hey, Alex. I'm going to ask you, so I asked Bobby the first question. Ottawa's the only team this year to own the head to head for 3 wins out of the 4 matches. Also the only team to avoid conceding here this season. Does that play into your guys' minds when the playoffs where, you could realistically face this team again and they've had the better view throughout the regular season?
No, I don't like to think about that kind of stuff because I got a similar question before the 2021 final where we had played, I think, 11 games against Pacific or something. And the question was, you guys haven't lost. How confident are you going in to this game? And I gave the same answer. I was like, the past is the past. It doesn't affect what happens today. And we went and lost that game as well. So them beating us in the regular season now, I think the offseason is a different thing. And I think that's when we play our best football as well, when we're got our back against the wall a bit. Today was obviously not our best performance. But I think throughout the years we've proven that when we need to get the job done, we get the job done.
Absolutely. And to focus more so on the season itself, what are some of the highlights? What are some of the real positive points for you that has allowed Forge to lift that shield just a few moments ago?
Sorry, repeat that.
Yeah, like regarding the season as itself, what were some of the positives that really showed Forge's quality and ended up with that shield just being lifted a few moments ago? What were some of the things?
I think it lies in the collective. We have a lot of talented players that stepped up in big moments. Like a lot of different ones. You can't point your finger at just one person and say it's thanks to this guy or this guy or this guy. I think as a collective we're very solid and we have a lot of players who can be the deciding factor in a game. And I think, as I previously mentioned this season as well, that we're our worst enemy a little bit if we don't go out with the energy and really set the standard. We get these results where it's a bit more random. We lose the ball even if we're in a control, and then something happens and whatnot. But when we go out with the right mentality and, like I said, we have the backs against the wall, I think that's when we're at our best, and that's when we get stuff done. So it's about finding that level for the playoffs.
Thanks so much.
Alexander, you're the hero of the team. You carry the team when the team is down. Sometimes probably you make one little mistake or somebody makes one little mistake on the defense, and you have to be there all the time to cover. Today we were able to see you like a little more energized, but a little frustrated sometimes with the way Ottawa was playing. Few people were telling me that you guys gave the chance to Ottawa to win because you prefer to play against Ottawa than Calgary.
Well, that's not true. I don't think we're focusing on anyone but ourselves. Like I said just moments ago, I think we're our own worst enemy. I think on our best days we beat a lot of teams, and we've shown it throughout the season. We've shown it when on our best days against Ottawa, against Calgary, against TFC, against Montreal. So us to play someone else in the playoffs is a bit ridiculous in my opinion. I think we get a bit more relaxed when we get in these situations and don't have that much to play for, and that's what ends up in these results.
Do you believe that maybe not having the ball make you guys, like as you said, being your own enemy and make Ottawa win this time? But how you're gonna prepare yourself for the next following games? Are you gonna have more freedom? They're gonna change a few guys at the back?
I don't think there needs to be any drastic change. This is not a panic kind of situation. Like I said, we know the quality we have. We have good players. I think we have the most clean sheets in the league at 11, I think, and we know that we can hold down, I think, 7 with Jazz and 4 with Kalongo. If I'm not wrong, I can be corrected with that. But we've shown that even when other teams have the ball a lot, we can hold it down. There's definitely no need to hit any panic button. We don't need to change anything for these next few games. We just gotta get them find the right mindset and go in with the right attitude into the playoffs.
Alex, kind of looking at the season as a whole, you guys just lifted a trophy as regular season title winners. What, in your mind, has made this year's Forge team different? And just in your opinion, as a guy who's been here, is it the best one you've been on?
That's tough to put your finger on, because I think there's been minor pieces and guys who have stepped up. I think we've been more, fused together this year than we were, example, last year. We had a lot of talent on the team last year, but we didn't really gel. You know, we had a little bit more issues within the team. This year, I think we're working real well together, and people have stepped up as well. Like Malcolm Duncan has been one of the best right backs in the league this year, and absolutely fantastic. And he was on the team last year and didn't really play that much, right? Because Rama played, but he's also a fantastic player. But a combination of people stepping up like that. Kalongo's done it great. Jas Kolelet has done it great. And then you mix that in with the players we have that's performed over a longer period of time. And Garvin, Bex, Borges, Noah's been amazing for us this year. And then Kwesi taking steps. I think it's a mix of just a whole lot of different players taking steps and putting the right foot forward.
Thanks, Alex.
Alex, maybe just a similar question to what Charlie just asked, but you've been more or less that rock at the back for the club, you know, in terms of minutes, especially with Mo or with Malik and Carv sort of rotating in and out as needs must. Just maybe speak to sort of your relationship with the both of them and what the differences and similarities are when you're playing, you know, when you have different guys playing alongside or that you're playing alongside.
Yeah, no, it's they're different types of players. Obviously, I think Malik has a lot of potential as a good player, and everyone's seen his tackles. And on a good day, like he shows that he can lock down a world-class player like Bernadeschi and get inside of his head. So I think he has so much potential and can go a long way, and obviously that's easy to work with. And Garvin has also been fantastic. I think he doesn't get enough praise. He kind of just sneaks under the radar, but performs solid performances over a season. I think that's more important, especially as a defensive-minded player, that you deliver kind of on a continuous basis. Maybe not that much up and down, but just on a solid level all the time. And I think he's done that fantastic. So they're both very easy to communicate, and like we talk about situations and stuff. And yeah, they're both great guys, great defenders.
All right, last question.
A very emotional day for you guys, knowing that at the end of the game you were gonna celebrate with all your fans. How do you leave behind losing and having that anger building up for the game to then put a nice face or celebration face for all your fans?
Well, I think it's important to think about this as a product over, 9 months since we started preseason or something like that, and not just of today. And that's what championships are as well, right? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And I think we can't beat ourselves up for not being at our best when it mattered the least, maybe. So I think it's just important to think about what we've done during the season, how good we have been, and what we have done in the cup as well. And it's all accumulated up to this point, but we still look forward to the playoffs.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.